guys, this is Sharpwriter. No, I did not get a tripod. I just literally strapped my camera to a bunch of books. Which is totally not awkward at all. Alright, so, I really like to cosplay. Not that I'm really good at it, I absolutely refuse to invest any money in it, so, most of them aren't very nice. They're just, like, casually thrown together with things that I have in my house. But I decided, you know, maybe it's about time that I actually do something. But still, try to keep it as inexpensive as friggin' possible. So, I probably should be working on my Sapphire cosplay that I'm going to be wearing with my friend to a convention, but that's not gonna be until way later this year. Unlike a productive person, I was like, why start it early when I could be working on something else? So I decided to create a Pokemon cosplay. Not just any Pokemon cosplay, you guys. I'm going to be cosplaying the French Fry Edgelord. Yes, him. Literally every character that I want to cosplay except for Sapphire is a male. Is there something wrong with me? Anyway, this intro is getting way too long. This cosplay is going to take forever for me to put together, but I feel patient for some reason. I actually have my first piece already, which is right here. Yeah, this is it. This is literally all I have. Shout out to Tuna Princess who gave this to me on my birthday. So yeah, that's literally it. So today I'll be making my second piece, and yes, I am finally getting into this tutorial. I am going to be making a Z-Ring replica. Now I have some reference pictures on my phone, and I know that the Z-Ring toy exists, but and yeah, I guess that would be the easier way out, but again, I don't want to spend money on this cosplay too much, and also that thing is fugly. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be making my own, and I am rambling way too much today, so I'm just going to get right to it. Here are the supplies that you'll need. Blech. So you're going to be needing some cardboard. This is just some flaps from a box that I just cut out. You're going to need a good pair of scissors, some glue. Hot glue is nice. I also have some normal glue right here. Something elastic, and also some acrylic paint. I have a bunch more over here. Yay. So that's what you're gonna need, and I might add on to the supply list as we go on. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so first thing you want to do is measure your wrist. I'm just literally gonna use this piece of yarn right here. Actually this piece of yarn seems about right. Just I'm gonna cut it shorter. And this is about as long as it's gonna be. And looking at some reference pictures and stuff, it seems like the width of your average watch, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. I need a pencil. I totally forgot. I should have a writing utensil nearby. Oh, here we go. So, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Probably around that. So it's gonna be around this thick. I might adjust it as I go, and I'm gonna use the other piece of cardboard as a ruler. I don't really know how much the camera is catching right now because this is literally my first time using this method to try to catch everything that I'm doing. Then you just cut that out, and this is just going to be the base of the Z-Ring. I seriously have no idea what I'm doing. And if you guys are realizing that I'm a lot more energetic than usual in this video, I don't know. I had 2 bagels today, maybe that's why. Fun fact, gluten makes people with ADHD extremely hyper, so I'm thinking it's the bagel. I'm just bending this cardboard cuff a little so sort of measuring it on my wrist. I think, whoa! I think that's a pretty good width right there. Yeah, that seems about right. So I'm not gonna be attaching anything to it just yet. Opening up my pictures again. So looks like I'm gonna be needing more of this sort of diamondy shaped on the front. So I'm gonna sketch that out and cut that out as well. Alright, so I'm trying not to make each of these clips too long, or else it's gonna take way too long to load into my computer. But anyways, I'm gonna try to first, I don't mind folding this. I'm gonna get the middle of this. Yeah. That seems about right. So, you know, I might release a more polished version of this tutorial later on. This is like extremely experimental. Then we cut that out. I probably should have made this closer to the edge. You know what? I think I need an X-Acto knife. I'm just now realizing that. Oh well, continuing on. Gonna try to make like this sort of other piece that goes on top of this that is in the shape, has a cutout in the shape of the Z crystal in it so that things can be embedded there to give it more dimension. I'm gonna use an X-Acto knife to cut out the Z crystal shape on both of these, then try attaching it on here. So I'm gonna go get an X-Acto knife. Alright, so I got a box cutter, which is close enough. I'm just gonna try not to chop off my fingers, which is something that I've almost done a few times. I'm not gonna worry too much if it gets too close to the edges. I might even cut this thing into two pieces, because it's all gonna be glued together anyway, so. Are talking downstairs. You know what? I'm just gonna cut it out. It's gonna be glued together anyway. It's not gonna be too bad. Alright, so scoring it with the knife actually made it a lot easier to cut out. So I'm gonna be saving this to use as a template on both this piece and for making the other crystals. Alright, so I'm going to be saving these to use as templates for the actual crystals. And so now I think I got most of the base pieces. And I might need to make a few more of these to hold the other crystals. So, yeah. I'm gonna go heat up my hot glue gun and try to put these pieces together. Alright, so while my glue gun is heating up, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a few crystals. I'm gonna be using some air dry clay, so just gonna grab a piece. Whoops, I dropped a piece as well. This is the same clay that I use for my pony customs as well. It's really durable and really smooth, so even someone who can't sculpt like me can make some acceptable looking shapes with it. So I'm just going to sculpt directly onto the cardboard shape that I cut out earlier. Kind of make it slightly smaller. Okay, now that I've got good shape, I'm gonna grab this box cutter and sort of just try to smooth out the edges with the blade. Not exactly cutting anything, but sort of just smoothing out the edges, making it look sharper, more crystallier. might sand it a little bit after it dries. So that's my first crystal, and I'm just gonna make a few more. Not exactly sure how many I'll use in the cosplay. Like, I don't know if I'll use any, but I don't know. I just want a few to be there. So my glue gun is nice and heated up, and also my crystals are drying. I ended up making about 3, and so now I'm just gonna glue these pieces on here. Alright, so I just hot glue gunned the entire thing on there. I also went over the edges and also made some details on here. So, yeah, and I'm just going to sort of bend it right here. And this gives me a little bit of a gap right here, which is where I'm going to put the elastic so that it's going to stretch around my wrist. And I'm just going to take my prettiest Z crystal here, and then I'm just going to put that in the middle and give it that curve so that it can sit here. And yeah, I'm just going to leave this Z crystal there. And I have a feeling, I'm hoping that this clay is going to be firm enough to be on its own. Or actually, you know what, I'm just going to let it dry in here. So yeah, and I'm just gonna let this sit overnight because I need to go to bed now. So I'm just gonna come back to this later and continue.